In 1.6, we're going to discuss probability and sample spaces. So the beginning of the chapter, we discussed sample space. So what is a sample space? It's the set of all possible outcomes. So suppose we have two coins and we toss them. And so here's the diagram below. So that is all of our outcomes. So we start with head or tails. And then if we roll ahead, if we flip a heads, the second coin is either heads or tails. So then we have either both are heads, one's head, one's tails. And then if the nickel was a tails at first, and then we flipped the dime, then we had tails heads, or there tails tails. So here's the set, the sample space of all of our outcomes for flipping coins. Now also, we're going to look at rolling dice in some of these word problems. So here's the sample space of all the outcomes from rolling two die. So on the left, you see the column 1 through 6. So that's my first die. And then at the top, that's the second die. So if they both roll a 1, so a 1, 1. Maybe one dice I roll a 1 and the second one I roll a 2, 2, 1, and so forth. So here's the sample space, all the outcomes for rolling two dice. So what is the event, the first example, what is the event that corresponds to each of the following outcomes? All right, what is the event for the sum of 7? So let's go back to our chart and find where we count 7. So I know if I roll a 1 and a 6, and I'll put these in blue, so here's 7. And then if I roll a 5 and a 2, that equals 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 1 and 6 is 7. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 different ways the sum of 7 can be rolled. All right, so let's try the second one. Put that in green. The sum is less than 4. So the sum is less than 4. So that means it's going to be little numbers. So let's start at the top. 1 and 1, that's 2. So that's less than 4. 1 and 2, that's 3. 1 and 3 is 4. So we're not going to include that because it's less than 4, not equal to. And then we have 2 and 1 is 3. So that's less than 4. So how many ways the sum turns less than 4? 3 different ways it can be rolled. All right, and then the last one, what happens if a 3 is rolled? So here I go to my, let me change the color. I go to my 3 columns. So I have 3s here and all those choices. And if I roll a 3 here. So those are all of my choices. So let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. 1, 2. Well, I don't want to count that middle one. You can't count twice. No repeats. So skip it. So I had 6 across, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 different ways it can be rolled. Now remember, do not count repeats.